a very special day today, Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day to everyone. It's the best day to bring Tao love, the source of ultimate love. Welcome, Jody. Welcome, everyone. Hey, and welcome, Sharon. So it's 6 o'clock already. So if you feel like opening oh, welcome, Nisha. That's good. I like when people open their camera. So we are together and it's good to see each other. Welcome, Annie. Good. Thank you for opening your camera. Very good. So tonight is a very special class. How to create safety and trauma repair. And what we will do tonight is very special because we will go deeper in the understanding of opening the heart. And it's such a beautiful day to do that on Valentine's Day. And so welcome, Sanji. So nice that you can join us.
Hi, Monique. How are you?
Very good. It's a happy day. It's Valentine's Day. So much.
Yes,
Yes. Thank you for being here. Thank you,
you're welcome.
Jody, for opening your camera.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day. Hello, Christina and Eddie. Hello, Laila.
Yeah, I've got my video on.
Yes, if you can. Hello, Barb.
Can you just turn it a little bit?
Yes. If you can open your camera, everybody can see each other and send lots of love tonight. Well, welcome, Christina and Eddie. Nice to see you. Welcome, Lachlan. And so feel comfortable. If you feel more comfortable without a camera, that's fine. No pressure. So why is this evening so important? Because it's all around the world and for many, many thousands of years probably, the power of love to remove all kinds of blockages. And this is one of Dr. Zhigang Sha's first powerful teaching, the power of love to open the heart and remove all blockages. And so tonight we'll do some practices to create safety and trauma repair and open the heart further to experience that deep sense of safety and calmness about past experiences with the most powerful way. And our science teaches that we have everything within ourselves to heal, grow, and manifest our full potential. Tao science brings spirituality and science together. So the science that Dr. Rulin Shu, she's a quantum physicist, and she brought to us a greater understanding that everything is a vibrational field. So think about that. Everything is a vibrational field. You are a vibrational field. I am a vibrational field. Your house is a vibrational field. Any inanimate object is a vibrational field. The tables, the walls, the room, the city has a vibrational field. So we will go deeper tonight in that understanding. So welcome, Ming Ming. So happy you're here. So lots of people are coming in tonight at different times. And welcome, Karen. So tonight it's to open the heart further on Valentine's Day to receive the messages from Tao Science. So a first slide that I would like to share with you is about the law of Shen Shijing. What is the law of Shen Shijing and why do we need to understand that? So I'll share my screen here and the law of Shen Shijing, and right here. The law of Shen Shijing, Shen holds soul, heart, and mind. The heart, when we open the heart, is to receive information from your soul and the soul world. The soul is message or information. So when you have experienced trauma, there's a message in your body about that experience. And the soul wants you to remove the message, the negative message. Your soul really wants you to connect within yourself and with the higher source, which is the source of creation. The mind is the processor. Your mind has been trying to figure out so many things. The mind is processing and trying to understand what's going on. And then it goes to the energy. That means your heart is receiving, the mind is processing, and all that goes into your body. And that's why sometimes people experience a lack of energy, a lack of chi, because there's heaviness in the heart and the mind is heavy as well. So they lack energy. And then the body is the matter, the manifester. So it manifests in the body. So this is a direct line of Shen, Qi, and Jing, a direct line of understanding what's going on in the body. And when I work with clients and they say, oh, I have this heaviness in my heart, it's so heavy in my heart, that's because the heart is suffering, suffering with deep emotions that need to be processed. And when we have experienced trauma, there are many emotions that are unprocessed. Because at the time when trauma happened, oftentimes we did not know what was going on. We were too young. We did not have the understanding as a mature person, as an adult. It takes years to understand what is really going on. And we know in psychotherapy, and we know that the maturing brain is over 25 years old. It's between 25 and 35 that we are really getting to understand what's going on. And so that's why the law of Shen Shijing is so important in Master Sha's teaching, because remember, Shen houses the soul, heart, and mind, and it's information. So all the information that you gathered since birth and even in utero will affect your life. Chi is the actioner. That's what gives you energy. So if you have a heavy heart, if you have a mind that is, trying to figure out, ruminating, it's blocking your energy. And then it manifests in the body as illness. And so it's really important to understand the law of Shen Shijing. So now what we're going to do next, welcome, welcome Karen, welcome Shirley, welcome Joanne. So the first part of this session is to heal, to prepare the body, to heal any kind of negative information any negative messages that we may have received in our life experiences. And so it's called the Qi channel. So I just explained the law of Shen, Qi, and Jing. So the Qi channel is inside of you. It's a very important channel of energy. It's not visible with X-rays, or it's visible because they are energy centers in the body. And what we will practice right now is to open the Qi channel to heal trauma memories. Open the Qi channel to heal the pain in the body. So I will share with you again my my screen. So welcome everyone. There's a lot of new people. Welcome Anna. So again, welcome Ellen. So we want to practice opening the channel to heal trauma. So there's body posture. So I invite you to sit up straight, because this is the most beneficial posture to receive energy, to receive the purest energy and vibration from Tao, the source, because our own Shen Qi Jing may have blockages. So when we align with the source, with Tao, we receive the highest frequency and vibration from Tao. So the body power is really important. So we say feet flat on the ground, the back away from the back of your chair, and you put your hands in your over your belly button, which is the core of the core foundation of your body. So your hands over your belly button, because this is the core, the most important. It's the foundation of your energy. Many Tai Chi masters, Qigong masters, they know this principle of core foundation. So put your hands over your abdomen, and now this is body power and mind power. You're going to visualize the light as you breathe in. It comes all the way down to your first chakra. The first chakra, for those who don't know, the new participant, is located at the base of your torso. So for that, I will share my screen and show you the first chakra. Sorry. And it's right here. And here is the slide of showing you where the chakra is. Oops, sorry. Here we go. So the sound for the first chakra is hey. So what we'll do is we'll inhale through the nose and bring the light all the way to the first chakra and say the sound hey. But before we start, this is mind power, sound power, but there's another power. The most important power is to connect with the source, with Tao. So, and I will open the field of Tao with the calligraphy, which is a portal to the source of Tao. So we say, dear source, dear creator, I love you. Please bring the purest vibration from the source into my Qi channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the mantra that we will do today, Hei Hong Hong Ah Shi Wong Yo. We say hello because we want this mantra to bring the purest energy and vibration into our body. So dear mantra, Hei Han Hong Ha Shi Wong Yo. I love you. Please bring the highest vibration to transform my vibrational field to increase my vibrations to heal experiences of trauma. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So breathe in, Tao light, Tao love, into your first chakra. Hey, breathe in. Hey, breathe in. Hey, breathe in. Hey, and relax. Now we want the second chakra, the sound hum, to receive the purest light. Breathe in. Hum. Visualize the light in your second chakra. Hum. Breathe in. Hum. Breathe in. Hum. And relax. Now visualize the light coming into your third chakra. Breathe in with the sound hum. Breathe in. Hum. Breathe in. Hum. Breathe in. Hum. Breathe in. Hum. And relax. Now we will breathe in the light from Tao, light and love from Tao, with the sound Ah in our heart chakra. Breathe in. Ah. Breathe in. Ah. Feel the light in your heart chakra. Breathe in. Open your heart to receive Tao love, Tao light. Breathe in. Breathe in. And relax. Now we breathe in Tao light into our throat chakra to open the communication channel. This is your channel, the chakra of communication. Bring Tao light, Tao love to communicate powerfully with Tao love and light. Breathe in. The sound is She. Breathe in Tao love, Tao light. She. Bring Tao love, Tao light. She. And relax. Yi. We bring Tao love, Tao light to our sixth chakra with the sound Yi. You can put your hand in your forehead, bring Tao love, Tao light. Yi. Bring Tao love, Tao light. Yi. Breathe in. And the sound warm to the top of your head. Tao love and light, breathe in. Warm. Breathe in. Warm. Breathe in. Warm. And the last sound is yo. That goes all the way down to your Vaja, which is the largest space in your back, to open the field all along the spinal cord. And many people have received the powerful Tao Golden Light Ball, Golden Liquid Spring to heal the autonomic nervous system along the spinal cord, through the spinal cord, to heal the response of trauma. So the sound is yo, yo, all through the spinal cord to the Vaja. Yo, feel the light in your back. Yo, and relax. Receive the vibrations from Tao to heal trauma responses. Open your heart and soul, heart, mind, body to receive the highest frequency and vibration. And now receive the mantra. Receive. So just listen to the mantra and ask your whole soul, heart, mind, body to heal from trauma. Hey, Hong Hashi Wong Yo. 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 Last time. Hey, Hong Hashi Wong Yo. Hey, Hong Hashi Wong Yo. Relax. Feel your body. Stay connected with your body. Observe what's happening in your body. Do you feel your body? And squeeze your toes to really stay connected with your body. You can even squeeze your hands. Stay connected with your body. Receive Tao light, Tao love in your body. Tao love, Tao light, Tao love, Tao light to heal trauma responses. Breathe in Tao love, Tao light, and relax. So welcome Karen, Christina, Renee, Shane, Karen, Shirley, Mary, Rosetta, Lydia, Melana, Yasu. So welcome all. So now I would like to do some more teachings about how to heal the body more and more, how to heal from trauma and how to create safety. How to create safety and trauma repair. So I'm going to share my screen and we go a little bit deeper with the teachings tonight of creating safety. So trauma affects our DNA. Next. Trauma affects our DNA. Trauma can leave a chemical mark on the person's genes that's passed on down to future generations. So think about your ancestors, your parents, grandparents, great grandparents. And so your parents, great grandparents may have experienced all kinds of trauma. And that is imprinted in your field. That's why it's so important to clear our Shen Qi Jing, clear our field the way we just did, because it's part of our DNA. It's transmitted. Maybe parents have experienced war, poverty, abuse, neglect, miscarriages, or they have their own birth stories of separation after birth or trauma during pregnancy. And so for me, the more I do this work, I look inward and I ask myself, what kind of trauma did my parents experience? And actually, I had a, synchronicity is so important. I had a conversation with one of my brothers. I have three brothers. And we were actually talking about our father. He was a medical doctor and he was receiving all the soldiers that had been injured during the war because he was a captain. He was a captain as well as a medical doctor, and his mission was to help the soldiers that came back from the war. I was thinking, oh my gosh, he saw so much pain. He experienced and witnessed and operated on so many soldiers. That is trauma. And I was thinking, wow, I need to do something for my father. So we will go through that tonight. How can we really help with the field? How can we really transform our own DNA? And the more I did the practice, the more I felt my own Shen Qi Jing, my own vibrational field completely changing. And so how can we create safety and repair? And so it's important that every one of you, it's important that you develop your resources. Having a listening person in your life, a compassionate friend, having a mentor, a spiritual teacher, because we know that psychology is not enough, medical science is not enough. We need to bring spirituality. We need to connect. And that's what Dr. Rulin brought to us. The quantum field, the understanding that everything is a vibrational field. So we bring spirituality and we need to bring to ourselves a sense of comfort, warmth. How do we do that? Well, when we feel out of control, when our emotions are out of whack, that's when we need to cuddle up, find warmth, and a gentle tapping, massage, having someone to massage our back or massage our hands, or a gentle handheld, you know, we all need that at some point. A gentle handheld, somebody that says, I'm here for you. Also, the breath work, what we do, the breath work is really important. It's actually what Dr. Zhigang Sha is bringing to the world, is the breath work. And we will do another practice later with the Shi Sheng Hu Zhuo breath work to really slow down our breathing. And also to have spiritual activities, prayers, poetry, being in nature, meditation. Create your own spiritual routine and know that you have autonomy in your life. You can make choices. Now, how to regulate emotions? Many people have asked me, sometimes I have so many emotions and they just seem to run the show. Well, the key is to report the feeling and not act on it. Don't act it out. Name it and tame it. And that's why I say go with it. Feel it. Feel it. Name the feeling. Then tame it. That means breathe through it. When triggered into anger, for example, I had many people, they don't want to let go of anger. They don't want to let it go because they think that's giving up the power. And many, many clients that I've worked with, they say, I don't want to let go of my anger. This is my power tool. Says, well, that means you're attached to the reactivity. So what happens when you blow up? when what happens when you lose control, when your anger is running the show? Do you really like the consequences of your reactions? What is the result of this what's called trigger anger loop? So one day I was asking a client, how do you feel when you're lashing out to someone? Do you really feel good about it? And the person said, not really. Not really. So how do you really feel when that happens? How do you really feel? Well, I feel bad. Yes, we feel bad. We feel bad. So we need to go deeper. We need to go look underneath the anger. So you increase self-awareness. What's underneath the anger? What's underneath the sadness? What's underneath the guilt, the shame, the hurt? Then you question your own beliefs. Is this really my own perception, my own belief? Where is that negative thought coming from? Am I recreating drama in my head right now? Like, really ask yourself, what am I really doing when I have a strong emotion and I seem to be stuck with it or I can't get out of it? Is the thought, it's not safe, is the thought, well, because if you think that it's not safe anywhere, or if the thought is I'm incompetent or I'm powerless, I cannot change it, then you vibrate, the world is not safe, or you vibrate, I'm incompetent, or you vibrate, there's nothing I can do about it. If you think I'm broken, then you manifest I'm broken. So you need to pay attention to what's really happening inside of you. Then that's when we do the Xi Qing Yuzhuo technique. When you're in there, when you're in the rut, when you're in the, oh, I can't get out of this, and you're crying, 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 you're staying in the crying, crying, crying. And one client told me the other day, well, I thought when I was crying, I was releasing the pain. Yes, it might be, but the body gets used to the crying, and that becomes your automatic response. Therefore, in the crying, you're staying in the vibrational field of sadness. You're not changing it. You can acknowledge the sadness, but you need to transform it to tap into the most powerful energy. So that's what we're going to do now. Think of a situation that brings pain in your heart. So close your eyes for a moment. Think of it could be a relationship, it could be loss, the loss of someone. It could be, the memory that keeps coming back. Or it could be a relationship. Or it could be, that you're frustrated with yourself. I don't know. Choose a situation that you're struggling with. Then we're going to connect with Tao, And the calligraphy I have behind me is Tao De Da'ai. Tao is the source and creator. Tao carries the purest and most positive information, energy, and matter to transform your negative emotion or your strong, I call that strong emotions, the strong emotions into the lightness of love and light. And so think about that. Choose for yourself what you would like to transform. And put one hand over your message center, one hand over your abdomen, and bring the Tao light into your body. And we breathe in Shi Chin, purest love and light. Shi Ching. Ask Shi Ching, Tao Source, to heal your request, relationship, pain, sadness, grief, hurt. Let it go. And there's a new term that I'd like, a new expression that I'd like you to learn. Fangxia, let go. Shi Ching, inhale. Yujuo. Inhale, Shi Ching. Yujuo. Let it go. Shi Ching. Yujuo. Shi Ching. Yujuo. Shi Ching. Yujuo. And now link the pain to an earlier unhealed wound and accept to be temporarily uncomfortable and know that you can handle it. Breathe in, Shi Ching, Hu Juo, Shi Ching, Hu Juo. Fangxia, let go. And Tao science teaches us that life is like a movie. And we're not only the observer, but we are the actor and the producer and the director of our own life. And so when we open our heart to positive heart power, we bring soul power into our heart. And the mind's purpose is to serve the heart and soul. So do not allow your mind to take the lead. Open your heart. The soul takes the lead. So what we're going to do now is you're going to think about a big emotion that you want to transform. And sometimes people say to me, well, I know my response. I become so frustrated. I become so irritated. Or I feel shame and guilty. Or I feel it's my fault. Then we're going to practice tonight a very, very powerful healing tool. It's the power of forgiveness to heal trauma. Now, I know sometimes it is hard to forgive someone for the hurt we have experienced. It's not an easy process. It's a complex part of grieving a loss. Grieving the loss of childhood, grieving the loss of a healthy relationship with parents, grieving the loss of connection or grieving the loss of connection with your own body. And so we're going to use forgiveness tonight to go deeper in the repair of trauma and know that it is a safe place in the Tao field, that together we're all here for the same reason. We're all here to grow. We're all here to follow our life purpose. And so give yourself that credit that you are here to heal and transform. And so if you can offer the blessing of total unconditional forgiveness to those who have hurt you, divine light and love will wash away the message of the hurt imprinted on your soul, heart, mind, organs, and cells. I repeat, if you can offer the blessing of total, unconditional forgiveness to those who have hurt you, divine love and light will wash away the message of hurt imprinted on your soul, heart, mind, and body and cells. That is why forgiveness can heal existing sickness in the body at the soul, heart, mind, body. So together, we will do a forgiveness practice. And so it's in the Tao Science book that Dr. Wulin Shu and Dr. Shah published together. Powerful forgiveness practice. So close your eyes, connect with Tao, dear, and repeat silently in your own heart. Dear Divine Tao, the Source, I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. And you can say, if you believe in the universe, you can say, Dear Universe. If you believe in Mother Earth, you say, Dear Mother Earth. If you believe in the mountains, connect with the mountains. Connect with what you believe. If you believe in God, you talk to God. This is soul power. It is the most powerful healing tool. Dear Tao Source, Divine, Heaven, Mother Earth, all humanity, I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. I deeply apologize for holding hurt in my soul, heart, mind, body. I apologize for keeping anger, sadness, resentment, shame, guilt in my heart. I know in my heart and soul that to ask for forgiveness is not enough, that I need to serve others by offering forgiveness as well. And for any souls who have ever hurt my ancestors or me, I forgive you. I totally and unconditionally forgive you. For the souls that have hurt my ancestors and me, I unconditionally offer you forgiveness. Think about your parents, grandparents, ancestors, many generations before you. I forgive you. I release you. I hold no karmic debt inside of my body, cells, and DNA. Then we chant, I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you. You forgive me. Love, peace, and harmony. Regarding any issue, relationship, finances, business, I forgive you. You forgive me. Love, peace, and harmony. Many parents sometimes fight because of finances. It's in your DNA. Forgive them. Or you may have witnessed all kinds of violence or shouting fights. Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. You may have been hurt physically. Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. You may have been hurt verbally. Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. You may have heard, may have been hurt by early departure, by death or suicide. Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. And I know that it's really difficult to forgive, and that's why we receive incredible treasures, permanent treasures, to help us connect with those permanent treasures that we call Tao, Golden Light Ball, Golden Liquid Spring, to help us activate those treasures so we're not alone. It's a permanent treasure. So tonight, I would like to offer Tao Golden Light Ball, Golden Liquid Spring of Greatest Forgiveness. Greatest Forgiveness. So if you'd like to be a demo to receive a permanent treasure of Greatest Forgiveness, write in the chat box, I want to be a demo and tell me to forgive parents, grandparents, uh, a past relationship. You know, you need to write in the chat, I want to be a demo to heal a relationship, someone that I feel really hurt. You don't have to name the relationship. You need to write down, I want to be a demo to heal a relationship with a sibling, a parent, to heal trauma related to business, or, you know, there was never, like the feeling there was never enough. Be specific. Yes, yes, yeah. Keep writing, keep writing, keep writing. And connect with the feel. You really want to heal a relationship with a spouse, for finances. Okay, so thank you so much for all of you. And so heaven, because I check with heaven, it's not me that's deciding. I check who is to receive this Tao Golden Light Ball, Golden Liquid Spring for greatest forgiveness. And I also would like to know if you have received Tao. The first 10 Da quality is Da I. Have you received Da I? Yes. And if I will ask if it's Da I or Da Quan Shu. Okay. So Diliana, you are the one receiving the Da'ai, because you need to receive the first. You need to receive the first one before you receive Da Quan Shu, and I'll choose a second one for Da Quan Shu. So we have two tonight, Da'ai and Da Quan Shu. And okay. Who has received Da'ai before and would like to be a demo? Yes, yes, you've received. Okay, great. So Lydia, you received Da Quan Shu. So we'll start with Diliana. Open your video, Diliana. Yes, to receive the Da'ai, the first, you need to receive the first one because all these treasures go in order. Like I cannot offer Tao Golden Light Ball for enlightenment before you receive all the other treasures. So the first one is Da'ai for Diliana. Tao Golden Light Ball, Golden Liquid Spring for Da'ai, greatest love. And then Lydia to receive the Golden Light Ball, Golden Liquid Spring for Da Quan Shu at the level appropriate. Even if you have received it before, it's at the level that's appropriate to receive now. So what is a Tao Golden Light Ball, Golden Liquid Spring? It's a permanent treasure of light that you can activate to heal any issues in your life, trauma, emotions, relationship. And so Diliana, she was very brave and honest in saying that let me just check. Diliana, to heal, that to forgive your parents, but that I will do the same thing. Send love to your parents and yourself. Okay? Use that I, the first treasure, and then later you can apply to receive Da Quan Shu. So it's a permanent treasure to help you bring the light in a situation. Then you activate every day and you do the soul invocation. Yes? So Diliana, I'm very honored. I connect with the Tao Center, Master Sha Tao Center Vancouver. There are 12 centers in the world that have the ability to transmit these treasures. I connect with the Master Sha Tao Center Vancouver. There's a healing field. So I connect with the Tao Chang field to activate the field, the healing field, the highest vibration of Tao. So prepare yourself, Diliana. Tao order. Please transmit to Diliana Tao Golden Light Ball, Golden Liquid Spring of Da'ai, greatest love to heal the relationship with parents and forgive them and yourself. transmission. At the level and layer of appropriate for Diliana, and a light wall of protection, transmission. All souls join as one, transmission. Greatest love, greatest love, greatest love, greatest love, greatest love. Heal the relationship between Deliana and parents. Greatest love, greatest love, greatest love. Heal Diliana, greatest love. Heal Diliana. How? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now the transmission for Lydia Amesh at the level appropriate that I connect. And after I will ask both of you to offer blessings to everyone. Open and prepare Lydia to receive a Tao order. Please transmit to Lydia Amesh at the level appropriate Tao golden light ball, golden liquid spring of Da Kuan Shu, greatest forgiveness. Transmission. Light wall of protection around Lydia. Transmission. All souls join as one. Transmission. And recently, Dr. Jigangsha uplifted all the Dao Chang centers. So the healing field is really, really powerful. I can feel it. So congratulations to Diliana and Lydia. And now I would like both of you to turn on your treasure and repeat after me. So for Diliana, Tao, golden light ball, golden liquid spring of Da'ai, greatest love, please turn on. And for Lydia, dear Tao, golden light ball, golden liquid spring of Da Kuan Shu, greatest forgiveness, please turn on and offer everyone on the line tonight a blessing as appropriate. So everyone make a request. This is a powerful blessing from the field, from Tao, from the source, from the golden light ball. Tao, golden light ball, Tao, golden liquid spring, Tao, golden light ball, Tao, golden liquid spring, heal everyone's request, heal everyone's request. Tao, golden light ball, Tao, golden liquid spring, Tao, golden light ball, Tao, golden liquid spring, heal everyone's request, heal everyone's request. open your heart to receive this blessing. Thou golden lion born, thou golden liquid spring, heal everyone's request from Lydia and Liliana. Heal everyone's request. How? Now I would like to ask Diliana, what's your experience? And after I'll ask Lydia, what's your experience, Diliana? Open your mic.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Monique. I don't really know what to share, but thank you. I got triggered maybe an hour or two before the call. It was a really small incident, just really silly thing with my partner. So I dropped something and he kind of got mad and told me, please, could you go somewhere else now? I don't remember the details, but I got really triggered and I realized that it wasn't really about that incident. It was, you know, for both of us, it was, he was triggered because of his childhood trauma and I was triggered because of my childhood trauma. And I feel this really sharp pain in my chest, in my message heart center since this incident. And I've been trying to clear it, but I haven't really been very successful. And I joined the practice and it's still very sharp. And as soon as you said you connected to the field at the Vancouver Center, when you said that, I felt like it started to lift a little bit and open up. So it's still there, but it's not as sharp. There's still like discomfort in my chest, but it's not as sharp. And yeah, I'm grateful to thank you, Heaven, and thank you, Divine. And yes, I probably need the love before the forgiveness. So I think that was also what Heaven wanted. So,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much for sharing, Diliana. And you know, it's amazing your awareness, and you know when we look at what's underneath. Wow, wow. This is your sharing is as you share, Diliana. There's more healing that's happening. The sharing, the awareness, healing continues. And we will continue to practice and you activate. And then I'll ask again at the end, how do you feel? Because the whole point is to use the treasure and the calligraphy to open the heart and to allow Tao love to heal you and to really trace with all your heart. And then Lydia, please share.
There. Thank you. I feel like I really needed this tonight for a couple of reasons. I've been working on the relationship with my daughter, my youngest daughter, who I'm estranged from. She won't talk to me, going on 3 years. And I know that there's a lot of layers of negative information there that I've been working on clearing and doing forgiveness practice. It's interesting because I know that it is going to clear. It's just not clearing as fast as I want it to. I had a dream this week, actually just 2 nights ago, where she was basically just sobbing in my arms like a child. And I just realized how much pain that she's in. You know, I'm in a lot of pain over it, but I realized how much pain she must be in to not want to talk to her mother. So I always am shifted to that, you know, because we tend to focus on me, you know, we live from a me-centered universe a lot of times. So this is really a powerful treasure for both of us. And interestingly enough, Diliana was saying she had an incident a couple of hours ago. Well, I lost my job a few hours ago. Oh. I got laid off. And it's interesting because I don't feel in a panic. I feel like there's a plan. But what's even more interesting is 3 people. The first thing that I heard when I was told that our division is closing, so they're letting everybody go, is that when one door closes, another one opens. And I've had 3 people say that to me now in the last 3 hours. So I think that there's a big message there. So yeah, so this was very, very, very grateful to receive this at this moment in time. I feel like it's also heaven talking to me as well, you know, that I'm supported and loved and everything is going to be fine, including the relationship with my daughter. So thank you so much, Monique. Thank you so much for choosing me for a demo this evening.
Yes, and you're not the only one, Lydia. I just read in the chat, some people have work challenges. So we're going to trace tonight because when I say that there's trauma in your field, it's not only, and that's why I started tonight with transgenerational trauma, because you carry that as well in your field. So when you think about what happened to you in this lifetime, you carry that in your field, but you also carry what your parents have been through. And you know, I work every every week with clients that tell me, well, I don't have the same belief system as my parents. Correct. Many people have mindsets, they have beliefs, and they're not evolving at the rate that Tao wants us to evolve. That oneness, the oneness of everything and everyone. And so, because people have their own mindsets, it creates frustration. And so, the reason I'm talking about this is because I don't want you to believe that it's only you and you and you that is causing the negative field. It comes from your ancestors. So when we do the practice tonight, is keep that in your consciousness that you're offering forgiveness, tracing for forgiveness for whatever you or your ancestors may have experienced in the past or past lives. You don't have to believe in reincarnation, that's not the issue, but know that the ancestors have experienced trauma related to work, related to finances, related to relationship, related to disconnection. It goes way back. So when I shared with you that I really connected more deeply with what my father went through as a medical doctor, what my mother went through as a First Nation person, culturally speaking, it was not accepted. So there's a lot of cultural issues and issues of discrimination based on color of the skin, gender, based on social economic, hierarchy. And we carry that, and there's a loss, and it's part of our grieving process to let it go, know that it's there, acknowledge it, and use the practice to let it go. Use the practice to transform it. Know it's there, acknowledge it, name it, and use the practice to transform it. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to bring the calligraphy Daquan Shu that you can find online. It's a public calligraphy, and you can all find it because I cannot really trace the one that's behind because it's a different one. So share this one here. You can all use, it's on Google. You say Daquan Shu and you get this calligraphy. And we're going to start. Okay. Going to start tracing and with the music. We're going to use the music of Master Sha Daquan Shu. Oops. Sorry about that. Here we go. Can you see thumbs up? You can see the calligraphy. Can you see the calligraphy, Lydia?
I can, but can you make it any bigger? Like expand it? I can't see the
Uh,
the heart's cut in half at the bottom.
okay. I thought it was the maximum. It was
Or
not
maybe
cut
make
off.
it maybe make it smaller because the bottom is cut off. So
Yeah.
like we
Okay.
can't see the bottom part.
Okay, so let me, and thank you for telling me. That's perfect. So stop. I will. Thank you. So I'm going to start the music. You get into the condition. And you can stand up. We'll be tracing standing up, be in the position, and listen to the music. And I'll change the calligraphy as soon as I can. Close your eyes for the moment. I'm going to correct the calligraphy. I'm going to trace for 10 minutes. Think about a relationship. Think about work. Think about finances. Yeah? Standing up. Hold the ball in front of your abdomen. Trace every line with your abdomen. Every line. Slowly. Think about your issue. Think about what you want to transform. I forgive you, you forgive me. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you, you forgive me. Love,
Love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony. I forgive you, you forgive me. Love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony.我原谅你，你原谅我，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐。我原谅你，你原谅我，相爱平安和谐，
Use your body to
相爱
pray.
平安和谐，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐。
Trace with your jaw, with your abdomen.
我原谅你，你原谅我，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐。
Become Daquanchu. Become forgiveness. That's why we trace. Become forgiveness. The whole body becomes forgiveness.
呀哟呀咿呀呀哟嘿，咿呀呀呀呀哟呀嘿呀哟呀嘿，嘿嘿呀呀咿呀哟呀嘿呀哟咿呀哟呀嘿，咿呀呀咿呀呀吼。 hey ya ya ya, hey ya ya yo, hey ya yo,
Put all your heart into it.
ya yo ya ya, hey ya, hey yo ya yo, hey ya yo ya.
Let go, let go, let go.
Hey ya yo.
Trace with your abdomen.
Hey ya yo, 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 hey ya 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 ho. Hey ya ya ya, hey ya ya ya, hey ya hey ya yo hey. 呀嘿呦呀呦，嘿呀呦呀呦呀嘿呀嘿呦。
Complete the calligraphy all the way down, and we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thou field, Dao calligraphy, Da Kuan Shu. So why do we trace? Why do we move? Why do we use calligraphy? Because it's a portal. Dao calligraphy is a portal. It's Master Sha, Dr. and Master Sha met his spiritual teacher and the lineage holder, Dr. Li, of the Yi Bitsa style. It has many curves, it's round. And when we trace Da Kuan Shu, we become Da Kuan Shu. That's why it's very important what you write, what you read, because what you trace, what you write is what you become. And so today is Valentine's Day, so we send a lot of love to lots of people, so they receive the love. So think about if you're about to send a negative message to someone, if you write a negative message, it's going to really affect that person. So think twice, because you want to increase your field, you want to stay in the vibrations that you're gaining tonight, in the vibrational field. Your field is clearing all kinds of negativity, because the purpose of all this is to change our vibrational field and to open our heart more. So we don't want our thoughts to take the lead. We want to redirect to the heart, to love and forgiveness. So whenever you're having a negative thought, whenever you have a memory, open your heart. Let it go. Forgiveness, love and forgiveness. So that's what we did tonight. And I'd like to ask Diliana, how do you feel now after the practice? And then I'll ask Lydia as well. How do you feel, Diliana?
Thank you so much. So I'm just tracking this feeling in my chest, and it's more diffuse now. It's not as intense. It's sort of moved on to other parts of my body, and then it was like very centered right in the middle of my chest, and now it's kind of like bigger and not as painful. So it's like a physical pain. And I sound better. I'm not crying anymore, so I think that's a good sign.
Yes, give her a big hand. Give her a
Thank you.
big hand, Diliana. Use your treasure and keep tracing. Do you have any card or books at home, Diliana?
Yes, I have that.
You have that eye. So ask specifically for, the triggers that you're having. Heal my triggers, heal my body, or if heal my autonomic nervous system. We talked about the nervous system. Triggers are activating, the nervous system is not regulated. So say, okay, heal my nervous system. That eye. Treasure, heal my nervous system. You can ask the treasure to heal you. Thank you, Diliana, for sharing. So happy for you.
Thank you so much.
And Lydia, what's your experience?
Thank you so much. I definitely feel more centered and grounded after that tracing. I also feel kind of heavy, like there's a heaviness as well happening in my body. But yeah, so I will keep tracing and use the treasure.
Yes.
You.
So the heaviness, it's very interesting because sometimes when we receive a treasure and it's combined with all the treasures that you may have received before, and then tracing for specifically for forgiveness, it's like the body needs to rest. So I believe you'll sleep really well tonight, Lydia. So the
Great.
body is releasing at the soul, heart, mind, body. So when we receive a treasure, the body says, oh, it's time to let go. Yes, it's time to let go of whatever you may have been carrying on in your field, in your body. It's like, wow. And then the body says, okay, I'm ready to let it go even more. And so I will connect with you to find out, how do you feel after receiving this treasure, right? So let's see some comments about tonight. And so I want to summarize. We open the heart to create safety. We create safety within ourselves. We open with the chanting of Hei Heng Hong Ha Shi Wang Yo to dissolve any blockages or any negative thought, because it is also a concept. Oh, I'm not safe. It's a negative belief. Create safety within yourself with the grounding, with the mantra Hei Heng Hong Ha Shi Wang Yo, and then with the sound of Shi Ching Hu Jo, to let go of what's underneath that. Use the breath work, and also to observe and be more aware of your belief, of the drama or the crying, or observe it and ground yourself. Ground yourself in your abdomen. Focus on your abdomen. And that's why we trace, to bring all the energy in the abdomen. That's why we hold the ball at the level of our abdomen, to bring all that energy, Shen Qi Jing, in your core. That's why I say trace with your zhong, trace with your core. Ground yourself, trace with your core. Yes? So I will take 3 comments for tonight before we close. Open your mic or put your hand, or go down at reactions, and you can click on the little hand like I will show you on my, see the little hand in my window? Then go down and click on the little hand to, yeah, like that. And then take it down. So do I see a hand up, a little hand up? We have now 25 people. And who would like to share? Okay, Christina, thank you.
Thank you. Such a powerful class. I was so knocked out about 10 minutes in there. I know I was asleep. And my question is maybe more, I don't know if you can answer right now, but what I notice is I get more in my body is like I have more anger and irritation. And so I'm really grateful for how you led us through the Chi channel. I guess I'm just wondering if you have any suggestions, like if the agitation, if it feels too agitating to even like to sit sometimes, you know, like I can do movement, you know, or chanting and practice while like walking, but do you have any suggestions on what to do when like the emotions are getting big energy in the body that's uncomfortable to deal with?
Yes, there are. I've learned in the past, for my own trauma, when I did in my earlier years, there are some postures that are really good for. Maybe I will have to, but I would say strong movement, like stomping, go out, run, stomp on the ground. The energy is held in your body, and it's saying, okay, it needs to be released. And so stomping, and sometimes, alternate movements, go outside to do that, because you don't want to stomp if you're in an apartment, or just heavy stomping movement. What it tells me is that as a child, you could not, or whatever you experience, or if the emotion is held in, if it's emotions that I'm not supposed to be angry, I don't want to be angry, or I can't be angry, this energy is held in the body, and it needs to be expressed, but you don't want to express it with anger verbally or in your words. You want to express it through your body. So that's why for me, when I became a dancer, it was the best thing I could have ever done to my body, because I could express myself in all kinds of ways, and staccato and agitated and explosive. That's what I learned in dance. They're very soft movement, but have very explosive movement. And sometimes you need to have this explosion of energy to let it out. And so energetically, and there's also a lot of bioenergetic movement. And like in Hakomi, for example, I studied Hakomi, and we would be 2 people, and really, and you can use the wall, push the wall, push the wall. like push the wall. Of course, you cannot push the wall, but it's the body that needs to push something. When you were younger, you couldn't do that. If it didn't fit your values, or if you couldn't really be yourself, I don't know your history, so I'm just saying what comes to me right now. The body needs to let out that energy in some ways.
Thank you.
And it could be through your music. I know one thing about you, Christina, you play the cello. So allow yourself to play like da 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 da, really like can you think of Mozart, what Mozart was going through when he played his symphony, da 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 da, or whatever. I hope I don't mix up the others, but you know, they play like, wow, so much energy.
I think
So
it's like
express
there's
it in some ways. Yeah.
I think there's like a fear of letting the energy get big. So there's definitely something about it being scary to let it get big. And so then it stays in, but then it's super uncomfortable staying in too. So it's, and then I see
Play
myself getting
with
more
it.
depressed because it's like I
Yeah.
try to damper it down. So this is helpful, and yeah, thank you.
That's why artists are so important, because they help us by listening to them, by looking at, you know, art. There's a way, wow, to connect with powerful uh, forces. You know, that's what I like. Yes, being passionately expressive in a good way, not in a negative way, in a good way. Like children, they go out and they dance. They don't care who's watching. They go out and dance. You know, just let it out free in some ways. It cannot hurt anybody, right? And when it's artistic and good and positive, it cannot hurt anybody. Yes, that was an awesome question.
Thank you.
Somebody else would like to ask a question or make a comment for tonight? Yes. Yes, Anna.
Master Monique, thank you so much. I really needed this class today. It put some light into my into some shades in my emotional and whatever environment, and I know much better now how to work with the situation with my daughter. So I'm very grateful and excited about it. So thank you so much. And I would love to actually ask for this autonomic nervous system blessing
Okay,
for me and for her.
great. So I will connect with you tomorrow, Anna.
Okay,
And
I'll send you the email.
yes, I will connect with you and you can register. I can register you. Those who would like to receive any kind of services, please, you can leave your, in my, no, I will give you my, you know, my email, because you all receive, email me that you want to receive either the Da'ai treasure tonight or the autonomic nervous, the Tao golden light ball, golden liquid spring to heal the autonomic nervous system, or the Da Kuan Shu if you already have received Da'ai, because you need to have Da'ai first, and then you can apply for Da Kuan Shu. Then we can go through all the qualities of the Tenda. So if you'd like to receive, connect with me, and I will connect with you, Anna, to transmit tomorrow. Tell me I want to receive, and
Thank you
then,
so much.
yes, you're welcome. So anyone, connect with me, autonomic nervous system transmission, the Da'ai transmission, or the Da Kuan Shu greatest forgiveness. If you want both, you can receive Da'ai and Da Kuan Shu. They're $100 each. Autonomic Canadian, autonomic nervous system, Da'ai, Da Kuan Shu, each is 100 Canadian. So it's time to close, and I so love teaching these classes. You have no idea. I hope it's helping every one of you. And I'm delighted that we had about 33 people tonight. That's fantastic. And share the link with loved ones if you think they can combine psychotherapy and spirituality together. And let's say, love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gong Song, that means all is perfect, get well, and respectfully return. Gong Song, Gong Song, Gong Song. Love you, everyone. Please open your videos to say goodbye to
Thank you
everyone.
so much.
Thank you
Goodbye.
so much.
Lots of love.
Goodbye, Ellen.
Congratulations, everyone.
Goodbye, Anna, Annie, Christina, Andrea, Christine and Eddie, Christine Owen, Liliana, Ellen, Joanne, Guillaume, Julie, and Melania, Karen, and Karen Ash, yeah, Ansti, and Ming Ming, Noel, Sudesh, Yasu. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate that you're here. You're going to heal yourself and heal the world, heal your family, heal your ancestors. So thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone. See you next week, the last one on healing trauma.
I just want to ask something. Now I sent the 4 to you. I don't have to put it on a one-page Word document. And
Oh,
put
just a
it
minute.
into the-
Can I will talk. Stay with me, Yasu, okay? Stay with me. I will close this. Stay with me. Bye, everyone.